Welcome to this week's vlog. I'm sure you can imagine it's been another pretty frantic week with the fallout from the budget. It started on Monday morning with a meeting of the Secretary of State Steve Reed, and he was joined by James Murray, who's the Exchequer Secretary to the Treasury. So it was fantastic to have the opportunity to try and present to them exactly what we see the implications of this change to agricultural property relief and business property relief, or the family farm tax as it's become known. That was followed by a day of media where we put the view across in the media to help others understand exactly what this implication is. And we really do believe that there are some really unintended consequences of this policy that just have not been thought about. First of all, those who aren't able to plan 7 years forward could be really in the eye of this storm. Those who haven't been able to put aside for retirement and prepare for a period where they're going to have to gift the farm and stop drawing from the assets. Clearly there is a situation for younger generations where there may be opportunities if there is that ability to plan forwards. But we will keep on presenting the case to government, and on Wednesday afternoon I was in with Daniel Zeichner and James Murray again to make sure that they fully understand the unintended consequences, the human impacts of these proposed changes. Now, the member reaction to this has been quite incredible. Thank you everybody who has got involved. Thank you everybody who's been sending in messages and commentary. We do need your personal stories. If any of you think you are impacted by this and you do want your story to be told, then please do get in touch with us. The response to our event on the 19th of November is quite incredible. We've had about 1,800 members join us to register to join us for that event. Now, to make it a success, we have to get in front of your parliamentarians. They have to understand from your heart what this means for you and your family and why these changes are simply not acceptable. Please do get those MP meetings in the diary. Work with your county advisors to make sure that your MP is willing to meet with you when you come to Westminster. Sitting across the table from them is what will really make this event a success. The public support we've had has also been absolutely overwhelming. About 175,000 people have supported our petition to overturn the family farm tax. The press and the media interest is a huge support. It's what's helping us make sure that the government recognise just how serious these changes are and that it really matters to you, our members, right the way across England and Wales. I'm going to hand over to David now, who's going to update you on a meeting he had with Daniel Zeichner to raise the concerns around the SFI.
I had a meeting with Daniel Zeichner on Monday so that he could hear the NFU's very real concerns about the delivery of SFI at the moment. And this really revolves around certainty and cash flow, understanding what's happening with the schemes and getting money out as quickly as possible onto farms. We hope to have good news on the removal of the expressions of interest process very soon, but we will continue to press for urgent action. There are some sectors, particularly like uplands, that have been really affected by the transition process, and with all the pressures on the industry at the moment, there is very little time to get this right. We will continue to meet with them regularly over the coming weeks. We've got to get this right.
I know there's a lot of pressure out there at the moment, so please don't struggle in silence. Pick up the phone. There's always somebody there to help you. We are doing everything we can to make sure you, our members' voice, is heard loudly and clearly in Westminster, and to do all we can to overturn the family farm tax. Thank you very much.